I'm here in Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn, and I'm with Dahlia. Dahlia, what brings you here tonight?
I am here to observe the people, the survivors from the Mavi Marmara, the ship that was attacked and had humanitarian aid workers killed on, to hear the truth about what happened on that ship and watch their footage of what happened on the ship.
Okay, so you're saying it was totally a peaceful mission. There was no there was no questionable people, anybody tied to any kind of terrorist group or any kind of Hamas activities or anything of that nature?
I don't believe so, because there have been 3 other convoys to Gaza, and none of them. They just delivered the medical aid. They delivered the humanitarian aid to the severely impoverished people of Gaza. And so, yeah, I don't believe that the humanitarian aid workers were merely humanitarian aid workers, and they were attacked by Israel just merely defending the blockade.
Okay, now they're saying, the other side is saying that when the Israelis came down, they rappelled on the ropes. They were immediately started getting beaten with pipes and attacked with knives, and actually used some firearms. And they have some of that on tape. What's your reaction to that?
At the event, they also have some unreleased footage from a woman who was actually on the ship as well, on that ship specifically. So I guess there's 2 sides to every story. I don't see what the Israeli Navy was doing coming onto their ship to begin with. They were in international waters, and it's a humanitarian aid ship. They didn't find any weapons. They didn't find anything, that would aid Hamas to bomb or hurt Israel. It was just humanitarian aid. It was medical aid. It was food. It was cement to rebuild. The attacks on Gaza, the people in Gaza are still living as bad as they were right after the attacks in 2008, 2009. They need this aid.
Now, do you think part of the problem is that Hamas, a lot of people say that Hamas is actually causing a lot of the squalor over in Palestine right now? Do you believe that?
I mean, Hamas is, we're the democratically elected ruling party. I mean, I think that the people suffering there have nothing to do with Hamas. I think there are people suffering there, and they need to be helped. They're still living in terrible conditions. They had 1,400 people were killed. There were 90,000 people left homeless. Thousands, hundreds of I think it was like 40,000 homes destroyed. Like, people are still living in terrible conditions, and I don't think that's a humanitarian aid issue. That's a humanitarian crisis. It has nothing to do with the governing party.
Dahlia, thank you so much. Have a great night.